Hey, Jerry. My daughter's ex-girlfriend is trying to get her back.
Your daughter's a lesbian.
I
figured it out.
She was a lesbian. She was in a relationship for 2 years and had hid it from me with the girl.
Yes.
They had met at church. They were 14.
They met at church? Is that where lesbians meet?
That's where they met this night. So anyway, she had brought her home, and her family had kind of turned against her, and so I kind of took her under my wing, was a mother figure to her. She stayed with me for almost 2 years, and they hid the relationship from me pretty much.
So you invited her into your home, and for 2 years she lived there, but you didn't know that she was messing around with your daughter.
I didn't. My daughter had a boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
I had some clues. She sent her roses to school. When I questioned them about that, they said it was her birthday and she didn't know what else to send her. And I kind of look back now and see everything I missed.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they hid it from me for 2 years.
Okay, so, and now what happened?
After I found that out, I moved her completely away. Jessica was texting her and calling her and sending her friends over to constantly deliver messages. Summer got really down, went into drugs and drinking. So I moved her out of state to get her away from her.
Okay.
She went into the Army, did some Army training. When she came back, she told me that she was 14, that she went through a bad stage. She wasn't, you know, she was going to
she retired from lesbianism.
She did.
Yes.
Anyway, she came back. She's pregnant now. She's 6 months pregnant almost. And this girl is trying to come back in her life.
Oh, did she get married?
She did get married.
Oh, so your daughter's married now to this guy. She's 6 months pregnant.
6 months pregnant.
So what? And now with Jessica, what's with her?
They had a couple problems, and probably a couple weeks ago they had a one-night stand.
Oh, so even though your daughter is married and pregnant, she messed around with Jessica again.
She did.
Oh.
And it hurt me because I tried to raise Jessica and teach her things, but when I found out this about my daughter, it just, I mean, it hurt me so much because I raised her in church to be married and have kids, and I never expected that from her.
Yeah. Well, okay. Now, when you talk to her about it or you talk to Jessica about it, what response do you get?
Jessica thinks that Summer loves her and she's going to always be a lesbian, but she doesn't. Summer's married. She's happy. She did go through that time, and she did have the one-night stand, but she's not a lesbian.
No, it's a part-time.
Part-time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, why don't we meet? Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's bring out Jessica, who is, at least for one-night stand now, the lover of your married daughter. Here is Jessica.
With you. She will never be with you again. She's a lesbian. She's pregnant.
I don't care. You know what? You don't even know what's going on. You don't know nothing about your daughter.
I do know because she's pregnant, and I took her from you 2 years ago, and guess what?
She came right back. You don't know nothing about your daughter.
You ruined her.
All right, well, why don't we meet your daughter, whose name is Summer.
First of all, Mom, you've got to stop making my choices. This is my life. This is my baby.
I don't want y'all raising this baby, Summer. Grandbaby. This is my heart and soul.
It's your grandbaby, but it is my baby. You've had your chance. It's my chance, and I'm going to do it how I want to do it.
You think you're going to do it raising it with the girl?
I have a job, and I can keep my job.
She's a fire watcher.
It don't matter. I work at a construction company, and I put out fires.
What's a fire watcher?
And I'm here today, Jerry, because I'm going to put out their fire.
Yeah. Really? I'd love to see you try it.
You are going to. I've already done it. I'm going to do it again. That ain't happening. What? That ain't going to happen.
did you, first, what's going through your mind when you see someone fighting with your mother?
Nothing.
I love my mom to death. Nothing's going to come between that. As long as she don't let it come between us, it's not going to. But I've got a long history with her. We've been best friends even afterwards. You know, and then the marriage, our marriage has went downhill. And then she was there for me. How was she there for you?
Did you love your husband when you became pregnant?
I still love him. We just have a lot of problems.
What does your husband think? Does he know yet?
I'll tell you what, we'll find out in a moment. All right, welcome back. This is a tough one here. So Melissa's upset that her daughter Jessica, her daughter Summer, her daughter Summer, who is married, 6 months pregnant, has suddenly gone back, or at least for a one-night stand, with her friend Jessica. And so sometimes you're a lesbian and sometimes you're with a guy. I don't mean that derogatorily. It's just...
Well, I understand. It's just confusion right now.
So it's confusing. But you know what a guy looks like. And well,
yeah.
If he's got that, he's a guy. So you... Oh, well, your husband, he doesn't know anything about this?
No.
Well, I tell you what, why don't we meet your husband, find out what he has to say about this. And here is JT.
What the hell are you thinking? We're married, been married for 7 months. You're 6 months pregnant, we got a baby on the way. Only reason I put up with this lesbian slut is because you're around. You want me to. I go bust my rear end at work all day trying to set up a life for you and this baby, and you do this while I'm gone?
You bust your ass trying to work? You've had 4 different jobs since we've been married. We've done moved 7 different times.
I've moved 7 times trying to better our life. Each job pays more. I'm making more now than I've ever made.
And with my mama, you're trying to better our marriage?
We're doing what we got to do to survive. That was your words. It was your idea to move in there so we could make it together.
Go? Where else?
So
because
why we try?
You didn't have a job to keep any place. That's the only choice we had. That's the only opportunity we had because she was the only one that was there.
Right, and I agreed to take that choice with you so we could better. But while I'm out working, trying to get us out of your mama's house, you're running around with her.
One time.
One time is one time too many. That's ridiculous.
Okay, but whenever you come home from work and I tell you, JT, baby, I need to talk to you. There's stuff that's going on. No, what is it? Well, hold on. I gotta go get in the shower.
How dirty are you?
Hey, I work in food.
Okay, on the serious note, when she says she'd like to talk with you, do you not pay attention? Do you kind of...
No, I'll come in. I usually reek of people's food and things all day from helping fix orders. And I'd like to at least get the smell of onions and things off before I sit down and chat with my wife at the end of the day.
Okay, but if I need to talk to you, then apparently... If I'm telling you I need to talk to you then I need to talk to you then. Not time for you to go and shower or do whatever else. I don't know what you've been out doing. Why else would you have to go straight to the shower instead of talk to me when you come home?
Apparently, you're the one who should have been going to the shower when I'm getting home every day. And you, you need to go find God, do something. You can't keep your own freaking drama to yourself. You need to keep it the hell out of my life.
Okay, first of all, I'm not religious. I'm talking, shut up.
That's right, you're not religious. You need to go to church to find God, not girls.
I went to church and that's who I found. That's who I found. Your pretty little wife.
My wife. Apparently not.
Oh my gosh, it's Reverend Shnorr.
Seated. Oh, hey, Jerry Springer.
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay.
Well, have you heard what's going on here?
A little bit. Could you refresh me?
Apparently, she went to your house of worship and she found a lesbian.
And I missed her, huh? I think I got an idea.
Did you find anything in there that could be helpful?
Yeah. So basically, what's going on? is the Mime the only one who keeps getting stuck in a box, huh? But everybody up here is wrong.
Does this book have jokes?
Obviously not. I got this because everybody up here is wrong. From Ma to Summer to boyfriend to husband to girlfriend husband. But I got everything right here. It's going to get it all straight. Everyone's going to listen to this, and it's going to make everything clear as day.
Thank you.
It says, the whole earth will rejoice when I make you desolate. So I want you to really think about that, because it's going to clear everything up for you. But first of all, now look, you're married, right?
Right.
I mean, you do whatever the hell you want when you're not married, but you got a husband there, you got a baby, you can't be going around playing with girls and stuff anymore. Them days are done. And you got a pregnant wife at home. There's no better time to have another woman laying around the house than when you got a pregnant wife at home. You should be able to make this work for you. And you gotta believe in the sanctity of marriage. And know that when she's gone, she's gone. Now she's his. Unless she can work something out with him.
But she says she loves me.
Well, she says she loves you. She says she loves him. And she's gonna love the next guy or girl come down the street. It's kind of what she's doing. She's a little confused, and you know, I can talk to you a little bit here and maybe clear up your confusion. But Mom, you're the one who did this.
How?
Because she was a lesbian, and then you told her don't be no lesbian no more. So then she didn't become no lesbian anymore. She went and got married, but then realized, yeah, I am a lesbian. So you, if you didn't change her from being one way to the other, she wouldn't be back to where she is at now. The reason is right here in the book. It says, though Jesus himself did not baptize, but his disciples, he left Judea and departed again. Now what that's saying to me is, people come and go, and they got to be what they're going to be. And if you're going to not let her be what she is, then she's going to pretend like she's something she's not, but then she's going to be back to what she is again.
All right. All right. So what you going to be now? You have a choice to make.
Well, can I say something to her first?
Sure.
Summer, you hurt me for a very long time with this. You know the pain you put me through. And I cried, and we talked, and we got through it. And you hurt me so bad. I'm just saying, you made a commitment to this man. When you got pregnant, you made a commitment to that baby.
Okay.
Stand up for your baby today. If you don't stand up for anything else, you protect your baby. Protect my grandbaby.
Okay,
Let me say something. Hold on. If you want to be a real mother, you should love your daughter for who
You
she
don't know
is.
nothing about me, so don't just shut up.
Obviously, you don't love her as much as you say you do.
What
because
do you want,
can't
Summer?
accept her. You want her to try to live out your life? Because you ain't nothing but a skank anyway.
Oh.
Just like your mom.
Hold on. First of all, this isn't between this. This is right here. And I'm saying now that, yes, I want to be with you. And I want to raise this baby with you. But I want things to change.
I'm trying.
Are you
got
gonna
the new
change?
job. Yes, I'll change.
And you're not going to sleep with girls no more,
I
right?
won't.
And by the power invested in me by all is good and right, and I'll pronounce you man and wife again.
We'll be back. If you think that was wild and crazy, then click here to keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe. All you have to do is click here. And one more thing, take care of yourself and each other.